Going online for a teacher today for online lectures is not that hard with all the technical advancements and all the hardwares and softwares available. But to start is always challenging as you have to choose among so many options available for recording your video lectures. You may choose from either of these strategies. Either you want to record your video with a webcam, or you want to share the screen you are working with, or you want to share either by camera or some sort of software your whiteboard. So this leaves a teacher confused and intimidated with the technology around. Well, you may disagree, but I found the solution to all these problems in a single place, and that is PowerPoint. Basically, faculty members are very much acquainted with this software. They are very comfortable with the interfaces. They are using it for ages to present their lecture materials and their presentations. So let us browse and find out the potential this software holds for the online lecture recording, and how can we use it for different scenarios in effective manner. So let's start and see how can we get the best out of this software. If we look at the interface of the software, it is almost the same as we are used to using PowerPoint. But I want to add a menu item here, which is quite recent to the software menu list. If we right click on any of the options here and customize the ribbon, we can select the recording option here down in the list, and we have to press OK. Now the recording option is available in the menu. When we select on it, we will have several options from which we can choose to record from. Let's talk about certain strategies we want to follow for the online recording of the lectures. Now you can always add text to the slide as and you can organize it as you wish to organize the lecture content. You can have an image inserted in the slide as well along with the text. This could be anything and downloaded from the internet, or any document you have scanned to put it in your slide. You can always scan a handwritten document as well for from your lectures at hand, and you can use it in the slide as well. If you want to divide your picture in several portions and you want to show the picture one by one as per requirement during the discussion in the lecture, you can always do that. If you want to slice this picture in several portions, you can either go to a image editing tool or software and slice it according to the sizes you want to do, or you can simply do this by um, pasting several copies of this image and simply cropping the content within the image. So the cropped content will be shown when you crop the image. It would seem as if the image has been edited to the sizes you it was required. So in this way, you can slice your image, keeping your workflow within the PowerPoint software. Now you have several slides and you want to record a voice narration on the selected slides or entire presentation. All you have to do is go to the recording section in the menu bar and select the record from the current slide. Now, when you select the option to for recording, you will be presented with this screen. Here we can see there is a record button. You can stop the recording whenever you want, and you can replay the recording to review the content you have recorded. There is a clear button where you can select either you want to clear the recording from entire presentation or from the current slide only. In the settings, you are required to select whatever camera or microphone input you want to use. You will have the highlighter tool, which will be you can use to highlight certain activities in the slide, and that will be part of the video, part of the recording as well. Start recording. I will use sample audio just to show that which slide recording we are doing. You are prompted with this timer. This is the recording for the first screen. We are talking about organizing your data. Now we move to the next screen where we are presenting certain concept, and we are using text to represent this the content we want to display. After that, we are using image uh, in the slide, and we have used a downloaded image from the internet. Now we want to show the image in several portions according to the discussion. Portion 1 is displayed, then portion 2 is displayed, and portion 3 is displayed, and the portion 4 is displayed. You can always have a handwritten scanned of your documents, and you can use it as well. You don't have to type every content. If you have something ready in handwritten documents, you can always use that as well. Now these recordings are being done while I'm speaking. To every slide, it will be stored as a voiceover to every slide. Now now we can replay the content to listen to what we have recorded. Timer. This is the recording for the first screen. We are talking about organizing your data. Now we move to the next screen where we are presenting certain concept, and we are using text to represent this the content we want to display. After that, we are using image uh, in the slide. So you can see that every slide will contain the data I was talking while selecting that slide. So you can always go and clear the data from certain slide. You have listened to the audio I have played for this, I have recorded for this slide. It was the first slide. I want to clear the recording on this slide and re-record the session as if I have made some mistake. I have cleared the audio. The icon of audio has been removed. Now I can record just for this slide, and a new recording will be played. I am re-recording the audio for the slide just to show that I can change the content of single slide while editing the PowerPoint. Now we are on the first slide again, and you can listen to the audio as well. Timer. This is the recording for the first screen. We are talking about organizing your data. I am re-recording the audio for the slide just to show that I can change the content of single slide while editing the PowerPoint. Now, in this manner, you have a better control on your video recording of your lecture. You can always go to a slide, change its content, and tailor the activities being done on that slide. And you can always re-record the narration for that slide so it can match with the new activities you have done. Now let's talk about certain scenarios in which we can effectively use our PowerPoint recording option. We can either record a webcam video, we can record and capture the screen activity, and we can obviously display our whiteboard via webcam, or we can write on the any software through stylus or mouse, and we can display that too. All we need is to set the software first. Now, in order to capture the screen, we have to go to recording section, and screen recording option must be selected. Once it is selected, you are prompted with this dialog box where you have to select the area you want to display to the student. I have selected the area containing the notepad only. Now I press the record button and it will prompt me with the timer, and now I can type whatever I want to type in this window, and this will be recorded. And my voice is also recorded as I have selected the microphone as well. I can always mute the microphone in the video, stop the recording. It will be pasted to my PowerPoint presentation screen slide. So now you can hear and see whatever
The
it is.
timer, and now I can type whatever I want to type in this window.
So this is how, and you can always change the size and position of this you can always crop the video with the options. You can reduce the size of the display area you want to show, and you can always change the height so that only the content required you want to show this to the student can be viewed. And you can always move it around and resize it to your screen requirements. There is a query regarding displaying YouTube content during the lecture and making it part of the slide. You can always add uh, a video, the required video in the lecture, provided there are no copyright issues. But all you have to do is to set the browser screen to that video you want to display, go to the PowerPoint window and start a screen recording, and you have to select the area you want to display the student, and I have selected the area, and now I have to start recording. And while the recording is started, I can play the
You
video,
can
and the
see
video
in the menu.
I have muted the video so that the audio cannot interfere with the voiceover I am doing right now. And you can see the video content is being played in the browser, and it is recorded in a PowerPoint as a screen capture. Now we want to record the camera so that we can add it to our content in the slide. For that, we have to go to the recording option. We can always start recording from the current slide, and now we are presented with this interface we have already seen. And in this corner you can see there is a microphone and a camera option available. When you click on the camera, you can always preview or hide the preview of the camera. At the moment I am recording the video, so I will show the camera preview here, and I will start recording. Now the camera will start recording, and I can adjust the camera the way I want it to display the content. And when the recording is over, I can simply stop the recording. Now the video I have recorded is placed in the slide as the video content, and I can always play that. Now the camera will start recording, and I can adjust the size of the video being recorded is very small, but you can always change the size of the video to whatever size you want to. If you select the video and go to the format, you can change the view, the way it is displayed, um, orientation, and you can add the frames, and you can uh, use different overlays uh, to match your interest or your requirement. Another usage for the camera recording is you can always uh, direct your camera to some paper or a whiteboard, and you can always use that
Now we
recording.
are recording.
You can always use that recording to explain certain ideas to the student using either a whiteboard or a paper. And last but not the least, if you have a stylus and you can write, You can always use the on-screen annotation tool available in the PowerPoint menu, and you can use it to uh, highlight certain areas. You can use it as a pen. So if you have a stylus, you can always use even this screen as the as a whiteboard to explain certain ideas, and it will be a part of your can always see that what you have done during the recording is part of that screen. You can either save this presentation as a simple PowerPoint presentation, and everything you have done, the voice narration, the video recording, the screen capture will be stored in the PowerPoint presentation, and you can use that anywhere where the PowerPoint matching PowerPoint software is available. And if you want to export it as a video, all you have to do is to press the export button, create a video, select the quality you want to create. Mostly 720p will be more than enough for the lecture recording. And you have to use recorded timings and narrations. It will keep the slide for that long you have recorded the audio for, and if not, it will keep the slide on screen for 5 seconds by default. Now you have to select create video, and you can select as mm, and it will start recording here, converting the presentation into video, and soon the video will be ready, and I'll show it to you. I'm hopeful that this video will help you in creating better video lectures and online content for your online teaching activities with the help of PowerPoint software. Thank you for viewing.